technically, they can't even foreclose on you because of this error. What's up, everybody? Welcome to AskRinde. I'm Rinde Adebayo, digital entrepreneur, realtor entrepreneur, and top producing agent here in New Jersey, and welcome to AskRinde. If it's your first time at the channel, please hit the subscribe button and smash the like button. I do videos about foreclosure, income, and credit, and I'd love to have you as a part of our growing network. Discovery call, which we have with clients every week virtually regarding their properties and issues that they're dealing with. In this one here, in this particular call, we discovered that the bank had erroneously recorded the wrong address and also the wrong legal description. As some of you may know, legal descriptions hold precedence over addresses when it comes to documentation with banks. This is not intended to give legal advice. This is for informational purposes only. State laws do apply. So that's why we actually like to talk to people and go in depth regarding their situation state by state. I go in depth regarding more on foreclosure phone calls with Inside Foreclosure Hacks, so you can actually get more information and see other sides, because when you're calling the bank, you have to be cautious because you are actually being set up. So when the bank has a defense, so to speak, and they're prepared to go to court with you to take the property, they've already used your calls as bait. So I go in depth with that in Foreclosure Hacks, and you can get more in details on that by when you get the course. In addition to that, there are other sides of it that I share with you regarding foreclosure phone calls that can help you, and also you need to be careful what to watch out for. Yeah, hi sir, how are you?
I'm okay. So I think got off the phone with the bank. I told them that the broker will not be able to do it. I told them it's an error on their end. So right now, they said that they're going to put it in the system so it can be changed. And she also said she was going to put a note to underwriting. So I have to wait 5 days in order to get a response to see if it was even done or if it's updated in the system.
Yeah, because this is common practice. The banks are extremely fraudulent. So what happened basically was that when you bought the property, whoever actually recorded all the documentation, including the loan, the originator, they actually put the wrong address, because it would be one thing if there was a similar where you're on Avenue and you're on Street and then they're like have your address Avenue, but this is different. This is a whole different address that doesn't even exist in your city. And then instead of them correcting the issue, they're asking us to revise the purchase contract, change the HUD-1, and then also change the BPO, which is completely fraudulent, because what will happen is that then when they go to issue their, right now we're on a conditional approval. When they go to issue their permanent or their main approval, they're going to be giving you an approval based on that fictitious address. And this is an error. Technically, they can't even foreclose on you because of this error. They can't even foreclose on you. I'm not saying that that's the case. I'm just saying that because of this error, that's a cloud on title, and it's a cloud on their end, because it's something that they don't have a choice but to fix. Because when they go to issue you an approval, the attorneys that are involved are not going to close on a property that is not the actual address. But this is common practice from the banks. I get this. This is not the first time this has happened. And instead of them fixing their error, they're asking us to make changes that realistically will not be able to go the long run.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, and I told them I've been making this request before with them for them to make those changes, and it still hasn't been made. And I told them even with the previous lender, I was just like, it doesn't make sense. Like, you mail me everything, but the property address is listed is wrong. So I said, so what you're telling me is that all these years I've been paying for a property that doesn't even exist.
This is a very big point you just made, because you've been making a payment on a house all these years that doesn't even exist for something as simple as that. But the revision that they have to do, they've got to go back. And to be honest with you, this makes me even question the validity of their note, because a lot of times whenever you buy a property, you have a mortgage and a note, and basically the note is the IOU. The note is what contains the promise to pay. So if the address is wrong there, they have no recourse whatsoever.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm looking through. I got all my original documents, and I'm looking through, and it's just like the only document that's correct, and it's not even the only address that's correct is probably what I get from, like, I guess, the deed, the title company.
Sure.
Those are the only things that's listed as the correct property. Just but in terms of the security, and I told the lady, I was like, and I said, I was like, you can Google it.
Right.
And there's no.
Right. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, and the fact is that for them to actually ask you to send a mortgage payment in every month all these years is beyond me, because there's complete error on your part. Your property records, your tax deed, your water, everything legally, your block and lot shows your address. At this point, they have to correct it. The underwriter is in no position to even say anything, because they're holding the loan currently. And the reality is that even if they transfer servicing to someone else, the issue is this is a cloud on their chain. You know, this is a major problem from the origination. And this is why, like what Shelly brought up, she said, look, I inspected this property legally. I can't give you any change simply because of the fact that that's legally where I inspected. You know, but it's fine. So let's see what they say. Because my concern right now is that right now we have a preliminary approval. And I think that had we not addressed this now and gone back to them with fixing this, when they came to issue you a permanent approval or a final approval, they would base that final approval on an address that doesn't exist, because they don't want to correct their records.
So right now, I mean, I guess I gotta wait another 5 days. So hopefully they see it, because I'm trying to see exactly what a vantage point that I have at the fact that, I told them that this property do not exist at all.
Yeah, well, in your position, you're covered. You don't have a problem. The issue is on them. I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a long time. I'm doing this for over 16 years.
What do you feel? I mean, what do you think? You think that, I mean, I gotta wait 5 days. Do you think this is a change that they're going to make? Or
they're going to have to.
Are you going to give me a hard time?
They can't give you a hard time. They have no choice. The address that they have on their records legally doesn't exist. When you bought the property, it should have been corrected. Whoever the attorney was that closed with you, if that person's still in business, you definitely need to give them a call, because and the title company as well. But if the title company is showing, there's no way that the title company will show that fictitious address, because the title company is bound to be able to make sure that they produce and convey the property. The property is conveyed with what is called title binder. They gotta have clear title. So for you to have clear title on the property, your name is on the record and you're the legal owner, there's no way possible that then they can come back and give you a hard time with an approval, because the reality is that the error is a recording error. Legally, this is the property. We have a block and a lot, right? We have a block and a lot. We have parcel numbers. We have this recorded in the city. The deed is recorded as that with your name on it. So how can then they have income? How can they go around that and then try to make you make change? That's like them telling you to change the deed to this address. The city will never allow it because it doesn't even exist. And so it's a problem that they have to fix. You should not worry yourself about it. You got to take the stance to understand that if you decided not to make a payment to them, there's nothing they can do. They have no recourse, because on their record, their chain is all messed up. It's all screwed up. And they have someone as courteous as you that's reached out to them to ask them to correct it all this time, even from the previous servicer. Mm-hmm. So you can, don't even worry about it. They're gonna have to fix it. That's my main reason for calling you. I didn't want to text you. They have to fix this. They don't have a choice. And if you want to verify this, you can call your attorney right now and tell her the same thing. She's gonna tell you. She's gonna tell you, oh, no way. That's what she's gonna say. All right, sir. Thank you. Okay.
I'll touch base with you next week.
Okay. All right then. Have a great day. Thank you.
You too.
Bye bye.